Have you ever been so confused that you started questioning yourself if this is God speaking to you, or are these just your imaginations and your thoughts? Because I've been there. And if you are listening to this right now, it is not by accident. It is because deep inside of you, there is a hunger, a real desire to hear God clearly, without fear, without confusion, without second guessing yourself all the time. Can I make this very clear? Hearing God is not a skill that we have to master. It is a sense that we already have that needs to be sharpened. For a long time, I thought I had to earn God's voice. If I prayed harder, fasted longer, or became a better Christian, then maybe God will start speaking to me. But that is not how it works. When we got born again, something powerful happened to us. We were not just forgiven, we were not just saved. Our spirits came alive. We received spiritual ears. Yes, you can hear God, and no, it is not pride to believe that. It is your birthright. But here is where many of us struggle. I call it religious OCD, that constant tension, that pressure, that fear, that whispering voice that tells you, what if I disobeyed him? What if that random thought was God and now I missed it? I ruined everything. I've lived there, where every thought felt heavy and where every decision felt like a test, where you are scared that God is angry. That is not how the Holy Spirit leads. God does not guide his children through fear and anxiety. He guides us through his word peacefully. And this truth changed everything for me. God knows how to speak to his children. You don't need to be tense. You don't need to be anxious. You don't need to live afraid that you'll miss him. Let's change our approach, not from a place of fear or anxiety, not from pressure, but from love, from trust, from rest. Now, here's one way I learned to tell the difference. God's voice is stable. My emotions are not. My feelings change. My moods shift. My thoughts contradict each other. But when God speaks, there is consistency, there is firmness, a quiet clarity. Even when I try to ignore that voice, even when I try to explain it away, that same instruction keeps coming back. Not loud, not aggressive, but steady. My thoughts fluctuate, but God's voice remains. If you've been living afraid, if you've been anxious, if you've been second guessing every thought, hear me clearly. God is not trying to trick you. God is not playing hide and seek with his voice. You are his child, and he knows exactly how to reach you. Start listening more from a place of peace, not anxiety, from trust, not fear, from a place of a relationship and not performance. And you begin to recognize God's voice, not because you worked harder, but because you finally rested in his love and in his presence.